If you struggle with achieving your goals, consider this. Things feel hard because we have more easy alternatives to them. Waking up at 5 and going for a morning run seems super hard because we have the more easy alternative of staying in bed, pressing the snooze button and just sleeping until we actually have to wake up. Same accounts for building a business. Building a business is considered as hard because we are able to have the comfort of having a 9 to 5. Now, I have managed to bend my reality considering certain things as my only option, and I want to share with you how you can do this to manage to achieve your goals more easier, because suddenly you will see reaching your goals as your only option and you won't get to think about is it hard, and you will just do everything to make it work. My name is Pharrell, and in the beginning of last year my partner became pregnant. When she became pregnant, we didn't feel prepared at all. I mean, I'm 19, I just came back from traveling. I was exposed to very bad habits, and now I was supposed to become a dad. I had a very tough time with making a decision because we decided to actually consider abortion. But eventually I have made the decision that I want to keep the child. I was living at my parents' house, I was struggling with bad habits, I wasn't the guy I would want to be, I wasn't prepared at all. But by having the decision made, everything started to adapt. I'm not saying it is easy, but my concept of hard faded. I'm so invested in the process that I stopped thinking about hard. I'm simply doing everything that needs to be done because this vision I have is so strong that I don't allow more easy alternatives to happen. Getting to this point where I didn't allow more easy alternatives to sneak into my life, it was a hard thing, but I've brought together 3 things that you can implement into your life so you can make reaching your goals more easy. The main thing you need to practice is falling in love with a certain vision and making it your only option. How you can do this is by having a super clear vision of how you want your future to look like. A practice I would suggest you doing is picturing your day X. Day X is a day in your life, in your future, that you completely plan out. You will write down a complete day in your life from the morning to the evening with as many details as possible. Details that matter. You can just grab a piece of paper, a pen, wait for the moment where you are in the right mood to think of your day X. Close your eyes and try to picture how you would want the perfect day in your life to look like. What kind of house do you wake up? Is it a villa? Is it an apartment? What does it look like? Do you wake up alone? Do you wake up next to a woman? Do you wake up next to a woman and your kid? If you go to the gym, how do you go to the gym? Do you go to the gym by car? What kind of car is it? Do you go there by train? With a bicycle? Picture that day as detailed as possible. Get so emotionally invested into this that you think this is your new standard. You want to have this and you don't want to live anything below that standard. That is how you get so invested into your goals, into your vision, that you see it as your only option. Now, when you have this and you start practicing this in daily life, you will always have some sort of fight against comfort. I mean, on the way of having an incredible lifestyle, you will reach certain stepstones where life becomes quite comfortable. When you just make enough money so you can afford the stuff you want to afford. And this urge to become greater starts fading. This is something I was struggling with when coming to Bali. I mean, I have enough income from my video editing business. I have this amazing villa now. The more important it is for me to get emotionally invested into the vision I actually have and create this urge to attain the life I'm dreaming of. That doesn't mean you should be unhappy with where you're at. I practice constant joy and gratitude and happiness for my current state of being, for my current circumstances. But there's this drive to attain even greater things. The second practice you can do to make something your only option is actually eliminating alternatives. A simple example was me and my family moving to Bali. I knew I want to start an online business, I knew I want to travel, and moving to Bali has made me figure out the things I need to figure out to do exactly that. I couldn't work for a company, so I needed to figure out a way to make my money online. And it took a few weeks and I've made all the money I was making in Germany from working remotely. So moving to another city or even another country is oftentimes eliminating more easy alternatives. The third practice I think is very powerful, especially for the fight against the comfort, is creating an environment that demands success. The people I surround myself with here in Bali, all of them are a few steps ahead of me, personal development wise, business wise, and by being surrounded by those people, there's this constant urge to strive for something greater. And having this, it's super important to be happy with where you are at and being able to enjoy the journey. But in me, it's enforcing a lot of drive to strive for something greater, because all my friends around me, they are able to do stuff I cannot do because I don't have the financial opportunity. It gives me drive to not be comfortable with where I'm at, but to strive for the greater. Those are 3 simple tricks. If you want to get help with that, if you want to get help with building your dream life, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram and I will do my best to help you. So the takeaway is that actually committing to your goals isn't easy, but by doing it the right way, you won't get to think about hard. Hard is oftentimes holding us away from doing things because we see it as hard. But by practicing what I've just shared with you, you will be able to make reaching your goals your only option, and by seeing it as your only option, you will start just working for your goals. You will be so invested into reaching your goals that you are just in the process of doing so, and before you realize, you will be in a much greater position than you have been in before. And that's how you can make hard irrelevant. It's not magic, it's not luck, it's not easy, it's just a shift in perspective. I hope that helped you. It helps me in everyday life. That was it with this video. Let's grow your Pharrell. Peace.